But I know. It's not I love you too, but I know it's not about me. You're happy because it's not 100 degrees today. It's almost Halloween, and it's been 100 degrees all week. I'll say this for the Chinese, their hoaxes are really convincing. Wednesday, it was 104 in Hollywood. As if Harvey Weinstein needs another excuse to open his robe. Oh, this is... Historians will remember, this is the time that it all changed in America on this issue. This is watershed stuff, what's going on now with sexual harassment. We're finding, all the rocks are coming over. We're seeing the bugs underneath. Did you see the Bill O'Reilly settlement that came out this week? Bill O'Reilly, we knew about his stuff before. This week it came out, paid a woman $32 million. What the fuck do you have to do to cost it $32 million? The victims of the Fukushima nuclear plant disaster in Japan got $1,500 apiece. So I believe by my calculations, seeing Bill O'Reilly's dick is 21,000 times worse than radiation poisoning. But you look at this growing list of people and you see, movie mogul gone, director gone, reporter gone, corporate CEO gone. President of the United States, he stays. What's that all about? But not everybody is willing to turn a blind eye in the Republican Party. This week, Jeff Flake, the senator from Arizona. Yes, let's encourage him. Jeff Flake joined the resistance. He announced his retirement in a blistering speech on the Senate floor. He would denounce Trump for all he stands for and says he just can't be a part of this anymore. He's the Rose McGowan of the Republican Party. Except instead of the other Republicans joining him with their Me Too stories, they're continuing to let Trump molest him. That's the problem. And Jeff Flake is not a hippie. This is a hard right-winger who votes with Trump. Same thing with the other Republican of conscience, which is Bob Corker, who this week said, Trump is utterly untruthful and he is debasing the country. That said, if he can sign our tax cut for the rich, debase away. Yeah, that's the problem. Senators have quit before their party over arguments like this with the president. Even switched parties. Jim Jeffords, anybody remember that guy in 2001? Left the Republicans, so did Lincoln Chafee, over disagreements with Bush. But these were policy differences. That's not what's going on with Trump. People quit Trump like they met him in a bathrobe and he jacked off into a plant. But maybe I'm being too hard on our president. I don't know if you heard, but he solved the opioid epidemic this week. Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, he solved it. Yeah, this was his quote, word for word. He said, "This was an idea that I had. This was an idea I had where if you teach young people not to take drugs, it's really, really easy not to take them." See? Tell people not to take them. Sheesh, does he have to think of everything? And then he made a very moving speech about the whole problem. He said, yes, we've had drug epidemics before, but never have so many of the victims been so white. And... But that's not all the president got done this week. Oh, no, he was very excited about releasing the JFK assassination files. And just as Republicans suspected, they only raised more questions about Hillary's emails. And, JFK, he lived in a time when bad man behavior was never reported. Especially among presidents. And that day is gone, as George H.W. Bush found out this week. Yes, kids, I'm talking about the 93-year-old who apparently is addicted to crack. Ass crack. 93, a third woman has now come forward to say that he groped her from his wheelchair, and he didn't deny it. He just said, hey, that's how he rolls. But here's the part I love. He didn't just grab the S. He had an MO. All these guys have MOs. I don't get... Anyway, his MO was, before he grabbed the S, he would always say to the woman, who's your... You know who my favorite magician is? David Copperfield. And then he... And his spokesman... And here's the evidence that men still need to do a lot of work here. His spokesman said, the president, to put people at ease. That was to put people at ease? The spokesman said to put people at ease, the president tells the same joke and on occasion has patted women's rears in what was intended to be a good-natured manner. You know it's bad when W is going, please, Dad, stop embarrassing the family.